Hey, welcome to Do Ghosts Be Real episode. Who fucking knows?
It's
It's been a
episode
while since we've
15.
done this.
It's
Is it?
episode
Is it
15.
really?
Yeah, I went through my
Man,
archives. It's episode 15, remember? Because
man,
13 was lost and we just said fudge it. Let's skip 13 and do 14. So this is
Man,
episode
at least
15.
at least somebody knows where we are.
Hey,
it's episode 42069. Who is this
There you
for?
go. There
yeah.
you
That's what it
go.
really is, dude. Because
uh,
who is this for?
As
Is
It's
you
been
this
so
even a
long.
podcast about ghosts anymore? What is this? And
I
the
don't
answer
think
is
so.
no, probably
No.
not.
No,
No, I don't think
going
it is.
forward, probably not. We'll talk about it a little
No.
bit, I'm sure, but
Yeah. Hell, we might get a different name and do a completely different fucking format. We might do whatever we want to do.
yeah.
Who's to say?
The wonders
Um,
of the internet. You can do that.
you can reinvent yourself a million times. So people are probably wondering, why are there 3 boxes with these 3 idiots on them? Well, this is the COVID tapes, baby. We got to stay away from one
Yeah.
another for right now. But
Yeah, yeah. I've got a nice outbreak in my house right now. My wife is down for the count with it, and baby boy is breathing a little heavier today. It's probably just asthma, but who's to say? I did rapid tests shortly before this, and I still came up negative. What I really should have
Oh,
done is I should have rapid tested on this.
yeah,
That would have been fun. Everybody could have seen me just
man, I when you told me,
ramming my nose.
I'm such a hypochondriac. I had a bit of like a head cold thing going on all week, and I'm like, oh boy, here we
Damn,
go, here we
I
go.
might have gotten this through text from Spencer.
No, it's
I went out and got rapid test kits because I was
yeah,
like, you know what? I'm sorry, my cat wants out.
no
No,
problem.
dude.
I was like, yeah, I should probably have some of those. This seems like a good idea given the current circumstances. So I went to a small town because you can't get them in the city, and I picked up some kits.
Go to
Really? I've
co-op,
had
man.
no trouble getting them in
Yeah,
the city, dude. You can get them at any
Oh,
you can get them at any library for free. I have 2 boxes
okay.
from the library, and also
Fair.
Lauren, when we went to go get her a proper PCR test cuz to return to work
Yeah.
proper, she needs a
Yeah.
real PCR test. The one day we went to try to go to the testing center on Thatcher. Shout out everyone in Saskatoon who knows that's by Costco. Um, they was lined up all the way around the block from Consolidated Gypsum, around the other block, and around the other block, all the way onto the freeway.
Oh
That's
shit.
how bonkers it was. And there was
For
like
te
4 hours left or something like that. There was no
for
way that 3 quarters of those people were even
no,
getting in.
that's
for
nuts.
testing? This is a
Yeah, for
lineup for testing?
testing.
Oh my
And
god.
uh and then this was on what day was this? This might have been New Year's Day. I think I don't know. It doesn't matter. In any case, there was no, that ain't right. I don't know when it was. My brain doesn't work. But that day we went also to another testing center, which was a walk-in on 22nd, and I walked up there just to ask, like, hey, is there a number that needs to be called or anything to get in here? Because usually they have you wait in your car.
Mhm.
And what they did was they gave me 2 more bags of rapid tests, each with 10 tests in them, and said, hey, kick
Wow.
rocks. We're not getting you in today, but if you do want a rapid test at home, here you go. And I didn't bother
Wow.
to tell them we already did rapid tests, and they were very intent on us taking the test. So now I got tests, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds like it. I got 2 boxes of 5 each,
yeah. Go
but,
to go to co-op
okay,
near me, and they're just giving them away. So like
okay.
we have like 4 boxes or something like that in my house right now. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
I don't know why I thought that you couldn't get them in the city. I think that's what I was told at the co-op gas station actually, was that they can only
Oh,
get them out of
You got
town. But
some
then maybe
bad
that changed.
intel, dude.
Yeah, yeah, apparently.
um,
That's okay.
Maybe though, maybe that came from I don't know. Maybe did you just get those recently?
Yeah, I just got them the other day in Waka.
Oh,
oh,
okay,
okay.
right. Because yeah, I
I
got
just I didn't drive to Waka for the test, just to be clear. I was going to Waka anyway.
You had
man
business.
for all the other stuff going on in Waka. Does Waka have a bowling alley?
Waka
I've
has nothing.
Yeah,
man,
Waka
it
I'm
has
has
on a
2
next to
gas
nothing.
stations, and that's it.
I'm on a real kick recently. I've decided that when things, when I'm healthy and when my dear wife is healthy and when everybody else is healthy, I want to go on a this is so just a me thing. Nobody else wants to do this, but I really want to just go to all the small town bowling alleys that are completely locked in time. There are a few of them
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
throughout the province. I don't know why I want to do that, but that's
Rosetown's got a banger of a bowling alley. I'll tell
man,
you
I've
that
never
much,
been and my grandma lives in Rosetown.
dude.
I need to go
Ah,
there,
All
dude.
right.
road trip time. Road trip
Spencer
time.
Spencer knows this about me. I don't know if Simon did. I was a bowling dork when I was a kid, like
Dude,
league and everything.
we were on a team, brother.
Yeah,
I did know
I
that actually.
I
Yeah.
lasted longer than you, dude. You
yeah,
fucking quit the sport.
I
You quit
did.
the great sport of bowling to go over to kayaking.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad,
Oh,
why
I
don't you
No,
do
approve.
something more bicycle with my wife. Oh,
I
No, no,
approve,
no.
Brett. Kayaking is
Okay,
better.
I'm gonna write you a timeline because I did not quit to go to kayaking. I quit to wrestle. That's the
I
difference.
no quita. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I
oh,
qu-
touch a bunch of other dudes
yeah,
and get all
Zoe.
grab. I also did that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean
So
I don't know what I also own kayaks, so I don't know what this is all about. But hey, after you left, you and Davis left
that's right,
the great sport of bowling.
and it was
The
never the
team
same
that my
again.
brother and I had, we got the I think we were the I don't know, we were the leaders in our league or something like that. We were the top scoring team one year. So,
Dexter
Wow.
seems like the boy who would be very good at bowling.
bruh.
That's all you?
That's all me. No, he's pretty good too, but he has his own balls. My mommy and daddy didn't buy me customized balls, but they did buy him customized balls, and I'll argue that I am the better bowler, and
I
Dexter
don't.
can fight me to the death over that.
Go on, get out, get out. Yeah,
Oh
don't ask.
man.
Don't sit at the door and then ask. Oh,
And it's
Jesus.
Kitty City
Cats.
over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I got cats, man.
They're
Cats everywhere.
upset that you've shut the door.
I
Yeah, this
love
is
it, dude.
unusual. The door never gets shut. They don't know what side to be on.
So what have
Oh
you guys
man.
been up to? Anyway, how was your Christmas and Happy New
It was
Year's?
good. Yeah, same to you.
Happy New Year's.
Mine was good. I went to my parents or my girlfriend's parents' place. It's the busiest house in the world. They have 3 dogs, including a new puppy that is teething, and he's literally eating tables and stuff. He hasn't quite figured out that you have to go pee outside yet.
What?
So it was interesting. Other than that, it was great. We watched Die Hard on Christmas morning, as you do, and
Nice.
yeah, it was good. Then I went to my mom's on Boxing Day for dinner. It was really nice. Had
Nice.
a had a good Christmas. Yeah. What do
That's
you guys get
awesome,
up to?
dude.
How about you, Spencer? What'd you get up to?
Oh, I'm going next. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was great. Went and did the big Lauren's dad's side of the family Christmas at their place that they always do. Everybody rapid tested before, including us. I should make it
Smart.
really clear. We rapid tested before the first Christmas day, and then on Christmas Day we also rapid tested, and somehow still COVID snuck in.
Wow.
We were positive. We were not positive. We were negative both times. So it wasn't us that brought it.
We were
We didn't
positive
bring
that
it.
we were negative.
We're positive that we were negative, dude. And
Uh,
I don't know who brought it. Who knows? Maybe it didn't. In all seriousness,
Yeah.
it might have come from Lauren's work or something
that's
like
very
that. But
Who knows?
possible.
we all tested and everybody was
Yeah.
clean. So I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe I don't even know if asymptomatic. Dude, nobody wants to hear about COVID. Nobody
No.
cares, dude. That's
Yeah.
boring. Anyway, I
We
won't
lost
go into
our
that.
we lost all our listeners as soon as we opened the show talking about COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's well,
That's
it's an honest update of what's going on with us.
Yeah.
nobody
Oh,
wants
So
yeah.
nobody wants to hear about COVID, dude.
Yeah. I'm just poking fun.
Um, but uh, but yeah, we did that. Had the big breakfast at the other side of the family's house, and that
Nice.
was fantastic. That was nice. And then back over to Lauren's grandma's house, and we had a dinner over there after that. And you
Cool.
know, few days passed, and then COVID. So hey,
Yeah.
pa pa pa.
That'll
What
happen.
about you,
Brett,
Brett?
how was your Christmas, buddy?
oh, it was pretty chill. Like Christmas Day, I mean, did nothing. Um,
Mm.
it was Boxing Day. We had like 18 people over at my uncle's place.
Wow.
Yeah, we all
Damn,
rapid tested, all did that smart stuff, and
all that guga.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's just like my one cousin drove from Manitoba, so
Okay,
like it
yeah.
was good. It was good to see him.
Yeah.
Everyone else is kind of Saskatoon based, so
Yeah, you
Mm.
don't want that Manitoba strain, dude. It's especially deadly.
no, it's just more boring than what we got.
How is it? I've never been to Manitoba. Is it actually more boring? I've always wondered that because
Okay,
I've been Alberta,
It's
BC, I've been Quebec, I've been Ontario, I've never been the Maritimes, I've never been the Territories, and I've never set foot in
it's
Manitoba. What's the deal?
it's like us, only just slightly shittier.
Is
I
there
would
no
say I would say it's identical in every way, except the cities are bigger. That's
Slightly
the only
shittier.
thing.
man?
Yeah.
That almost feels like it would be better if the cities were bigger.
You would think
'Cause there'd be
so,
more
but
going on.
it's mostly stabbings is what's going on in Winnipeg.
I
So
guess you've only
Shots
spent
fired.
I've
You've
only
only
spent
spent
time in like,
time in like turbo rural
oh
Winnipeg, or
yeah,
not
Yeah.
Winnipeg, Manitoba. I
yeah,
always call
Yeah.
Manitoba Winnipeg because
they're the
I'm an
same thing.
airhead.
Um, No, like where my grandparents live is an hour away from the US border and like just
Okay.
over the Saskatchewan border.
What's it called, dude? Docs docs that town.
No.
Man, we want to send our 2.5 listeners to see
See
Pappy
nothing.
and Grammy McDonald.
Man, it's not my dad's parents. It's my mom's
Oh,
parents.
okay.
I don't know if you
I
knew
don't know.
this.
I don't know
My
I don't know your mom's maiden name, so I
Oh
can't
yeah,
even
yeah.
toss it out there.
Yeah, don't even toss it out there.
I couldn't if I wanted to, dude.
um no, so it was that side of
Oh,
the
maybe I
family.
could.
And then my sisters as well. I haven't seen my one sister in like 2 years, so because she's got rheumatoid arthritis. So as soon as it was
Oh.
like COVID action, sorry to bring it back to that, we were just like, let's
Mm.
just stay the fuck away because there's
Mhm.
like it's not worth it.
Get her out
Yeah.
of here,
Yeah.
right?
So I mean, other than that, like mostly Christmases aren't really too big in my family anyway. So
Mm.
it was just like a nice dinner, and that was about it. Drinking,
That's cool.
drinking, drinking my uncle's liquor, so that was
There
nice.
you
Nice,
go.
dude.
Yeah, I can't
That
go wrong
rocks.
there.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
guys were smart. At least you guys rapid tested. We did not do that. As soon as Spencer said, "Hey, we rapid tested before our get together," I was like,
Oh
"Why didn't I
fuck.
think of that? Like, why didn't I do that?"
Oh
But
well,
yeah,
dude.
but at least we
It seems
didn't.
like it worked out better for you than it
Yeah,
did for us anyway.
ooh, we didn't get sick. Yeah, so that's good. At least not yet. Fingers crossed.
Not yet, dude.
Knock
It's
on
Not
wood.
coming.
yet.
I read an
Yeah,
article. We gotta stop it
Yeah.
with the COVID talk.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
And
hard. This is like it's the only thing happening right now. Like,
I'm oh,
yeah.
you best believe there's a lot been happening
Oh
online.
What's
yeah,
been happening,
for
dude?
sure.
What's been happening?
Yeah.
You tell me about what
Okay.
Yeah, you
you've
tell
been
us.
up to. You.
I've been up to some
Is Brett the
shit.
top left for everybody? Am
No.
I top right for everyone?
No,
No.
you're top right for me.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no
okay.
point pointing to like specific areas in the screen because it just won't show up.
Right.
Um
Yeah.
I'm
so
pointing at for everybody at home. I'm pointing at Brett on my screen.
There you go.
so yeah, I kind of fell down a bit of a rabbit hole lately because with school and all that stuff. Like I've been doing nothing but school and work because I work on the weekends and do school. Like I'm not abnormal. Everybody who does university does this shit. So like I'm not
Mhm.
special. So like all I've been
And
doing
I'm
is
glad you clarified.
oh yeah, fuck. Like
I'm not special.
I suck if anything.
And
Oh,
here I thought you were the whole time. I thought you were
No.
special.
No, I've since relegated my life to wearing sweats, so that's where I'm at in my life at the
man,
moment.
sweat check. Who's wearing sweats right now?
Ugh.
Yeah,
I got some Wranglers
Oh,
because
oh man, Simon, you're the odd man out, dude.
but
I gotta go to work. What can I say?
yeah,
Oh,
so
fair
it's
enough.
it's
I'm in quarantine, baby, and I'm not even
Yeah.
scheduled to be in today. So anyway,
yeah.
Brett, what's going on with you, dude? Tell us about
So
whatever
I got a few things
weird
Tell,
going on.
nonsense.
tell us
So
about the anime titties.
okay, I'll start with that, and then we'll proceed into the chaos that is my life. So, I've always watched anime, whatever, it's a total dork thing, but whatever.
He's down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, my sisters watched it when I was young, so obviously I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" trying to be included and
Hmm.
watched it or whatever. So now I not only have one subscription to an anime service, but two.
Oh Lord.
I
No, dude.
I
How
have
much are you spending
Funimation.
a month on anime?
About $18 a month altogether.
Oh
That's not so
man,
bad.
That's
look
not
at you go.
I mean,
You're
That's less
spending
than
just under
Netflix.
what I'm spending to watch The Sopranos on repeat on HBO.
So
That's
like
like 22 bones, dude. That's a lot of money. Crave with the HBO add-on, dude?
yeah, it's a lot.
so like yeah, so I've just been like watching shit, and then I decided at some point that I'm like, I really don't like the dubbed versions. So I started going full like listening to it in Japanese and reading the subtitles and everything. Like, dude,
That is the way to do it. The dubs are always awful.
it started.
Not always. Not
Well,
always.
not
Not every
always.
time.
It's
Not always, yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, the single anime that I've ever really liked, the dub apparently is better than the sub. And I do recommend you
Say.
guys watch that. If you guys
yeah,
are into like Rick and Morty or Futurama or anything like that, except make it really dark and a drama and not a comedy at all, but with maybe every once in a while some comedic elements, it
Okay.
actually does fucking rock and the
I've
visuals are
heard
gorgeous. You
I've heard
should
that's
be watching it on your projector, dude.
okay.
Um,
I've heard that was really good. Although I've also heard that you do need fan subs for it. Like you said, I think the translation that comes on the official copy is not
not
that
great.
great from what I've heard. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not true.
Oh, really?
It is universely accepted that the dub is better. Even like like I was talking
No, no,
about
that's what I meant. Like the dub is better than the subs
Mhm.
because the
oh,
translation on the subs
Not
is
great.
not very good.
man, don't
Yeah.
mind me. I'm just not listening to you over here, dude.
Samurai Champloo is also very good.
Yeah, I watched
Oh,
that one to completion as well, and that's the same creator. And yeah, that also claps
Man,
cheeks. That's very good. Those are the
I've never
only two that have ever resonated with me.
I've
I've
s-
never heard of the second one.
I've started
Th-
off
Man, it's good.
I started
Feudal
off
Japan, baby.
with
Mm,
like action ones, right? Like,
okay,
sword fighting, all that stuff, because I always love those ones. Now
for
I'm
sure.
at the point of, I don't know, have you boys ever heard of slice of life, the genre slice of life?
I've heard of
No.
it. Yeah.
What does that mean, dude?
So the slice of life is anime, right?
Okay.
Where they, rather than like ridiculous shit happens, right? Because most of the time
Hmm.
in anime, it's just like battles and this, it's literally someone living their life. That's the whole point of it.
Just average everyday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm watching one, and you guys are gonna mock me relentlessly, called
Yu-Gi-Oh?
no. It's called My
Oh, I watch
Senpai
Yu-Gi-Oh.
is Annoying.
Oh my God, Brett.
And it's literally about a relationship between a mentor and a subordinate. And
Man,
that's the whole thing.
I think that we need to remove all of the restrictions and bring you into the classroom, my dude. This shit needs to be stopped.
Is
No.
You need to
is
knock that off, dude.
is she 13 but
No,
actually
no, no.
3,000?
No, no, no. She is of age,
Okay.
but she looks like a child.
That,
Okay.
there you go. That's what I'm saying. It's always like that. It's always like, yeah, she's got the body of a 14-year-old, but really she's 27, so it's okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There's
anime.
no they don't
Brett,
they they don't make them attractive in this one. I'll put it that way. It's fine.
Brett, you have to come over, and we're gonna sit there on my projector, and we're gonna watch this anime, just as Braden comes in, just to see his reaction.
Oh man.
Watch him be
Uh,
upset.
Braden Senpai
Yeah.
Bassett, man, he'll love it,
Yeah.
dude.
Um that one's decent. What else?
Have you ever seen? Sorry, go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt.
To-
Go.
if you just want to sink in like hours of time,
Man, I don't. Where are you getting hours from time? Where are you
Tokyo
getting hours
Ghoul.
of time from?
Tokyo Ghoul.
Where is
Trust
all
me.
this time coming from?
This time happens between the time of like 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock. I have about 5 hours to watch whatever I
Yeah.
want.
Fair enough. I'm a
So,
married man, and we're presently watching Naked and Afraid, which let me
Oh
tell
yeah.
you, I very much recommend that show. We're coming off of a very very long hit of My 600 Pound Life. We
ooh,
plowed through all of that,
I can't do
every
it.
Wow.
single episode, and then every single episode of My 600 Pound Life's follow up show, whatever that one's called, and
What?
then we were on Evil.
My
Uh,
200 pounds of skin.
what is it?
Why? Why would you subject yourself to this?
Hey, you know what? Ask my wife, dude. I asked her why she liked watching it so much, and she was like,
Uh,
I like a, a redemption story. She likes to, and like to be fair, like you do root for
Hmm.
everybody on the show. You're like, they're gonna
yeah.
turn it around, and then there's a weight
Yeah.
gain. They go for an appointment with Doctor Now, and he's like, you should have lost 30 pounds this month, and they didn't lose 30 pounds that month, and that's disappointing.
You
But
know,
it genuinely is like very uplifting
Yeah.
I do like that.
people like turn it around and go from being like so big that they needed to cut out a door frame and they needed 15 firefighters to move them out of there to being able to play basketball at the park with their child. That is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is, yeah. Good for
the
them.
problem is with me is I just want to skip to those last episodes where they're doing nice stuff with their family because I don't want to
Yeah.
see the sad part first. Be like, oh
Yeah.
man, these people are clearly in pain. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
I
it
saw one
hurts.
clip. Yeah, totally, dude. I saw one clip of that show, and this poor woman literally could not get out of bed.
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
could not stand on her own 2 feet,
that's
and that is
most of
just
them, dude. That is
that's
most of the
oh,
episodes.
it's awful.
I've probably watched well over 100 hours of that show.
And you make fun of me for anime.
Hey, hey,
Were
hey,
you
hey,
sober?
hey.
Were you? Were you
I was,
sober the
yeah,
whole time?
stone sober, dude.
Wow.
But hey, you know what? You
Wow.
sometimes sometimes she is controlled, remote control.
Oh,
Other
yeah.
times we're just watching The Simpsons on repeat for 7 days.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, my
I got
brain. I will just pick a cartoon that I've seen a million times, and I'll just keep it going.
Mhm.
Oh,
Last
yeah.
year, do you hear that? Me
No,
just
you're good.
slamming my
You're
microphone.
good.
Um,
That's okay.
Last year it was King of the Hill, and I've played that to death. I think Lauren would fucking rip her ears off and jam pencils into the holes if I put that back on. And this year it's The Simpsons. Anytime I get control of it, that's what I've been doing. So we're
Right.
mixing it up now. We've got Discovery Plus, and we're reaping the fruits of Discovery Plus. There's a lot of
Oh,
stuff on
nice.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So COVID streaming services. This is great so far. Everybody's
Yeah,
loving
yeah.
this.
Everyone,
Oh, yeah.
every like
Uh, Kirsten and I can't really judge you. Kirsten and I watched the entirety of Too Hot to Handle.
I don't even know what
Oh
that is, dude.
man, tell me about that. I don't know what that one is. Is
It's
that something I need to see? We watched Below Deck the
n-
last year.
never heard of that either.
Man, that's
So,
tough.
so Too Hot to Handle is just the entire premise is they get the hottest, most superficial people that they can. They put them in like a 5-star resort in the tropics, and they have to live there together. And they're not allowed to do like anything physical with each other. They're not allowed to get it on in any way. If they do, they lose money, and that's it.
Okay.
That's
It's
It's
not
so
literally
is
it.
hard.
so
That's literally yeah.
is everybody getting a certain amount of money from the beginning and then their
It,
counter
it
goes
it's
down?
there's oh shit. I'm sorry. I just got a whole lot of work stuff. I'll check that in a minute. So the prize pool starts at $100,000, and they don't know what's happening at the beginning. So they get like 24 hours to like do whatever they want, but they don't know that this is the only time they have to do whatever they want. And then after that, there are cameras everywhere, and anytime they break a rule, it takes money out of the prize pool. Um, and it's
So,
so dumb. It's so dumb. But just imagine a bunch of like super hot people trying not to get it on, and that's all it
man,
is.
that's kind of what F Boy Island is. We watched that in
Yeah,
entirety as well.
that sounds very much like it. Yeah.
And that's a very similar show. And let me tell you, if you liked Too Hot to Handle, you're gonna love F Boy Island.
Well, I'll check it
So
out. Kirsten will be all over it.
can we take a moment? Y'all
Yes.
made fun of me for anime, and you're watching this shit.
Hey,
Yep.
At least there's some
hey,
artistry to what I'm doing. These are just
hey!
vapid idiots.
Are you saying that there's no artistry to reality TV?
No, no, there's
I'm
none.
Simon, I think I like this angle better. The nice underneath angle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I gotta check my work calls. I tried to do it on my computer, and apparently I'm not logged in there anymore.
Man,
And I don't.
if you like, we could take a pause for a
No,
moment
no,
and
Yeah.
we'll
that's
do
okay.
what we need to
I
do.
just have to click like 4 buttons. Hang
Oh,
on.
yeah, no worries.
Man, you click your buttons, dude.
I'm clicking buttons.
Oh man. So,
I am gonna have to go to work after this.
Brett, let us know what else has been going on with you. I hear you've been playing a really cool game also.
man, okay, let me preface this by saying I told myself I would never get into another MMO because World of Warcraft
Oh,
destroyed my life.
okay.
And
Man, did it destroy it or did it just make it for those years?
it just I spent way too much time and effort playing something that ultimately doesn't matter.
I
Okay.
Yes,
mean, that's arguably you could make that argument for mostly
What I'm
everything in
meaning
life,
what I'm meaning
aside from
is
like,
legitimately like not because when I played it the most was when I was in high school.
yeah, yeah.
sure.
Not doing my schoolwork because I would much rather play World of Warcraft.
How
That's
much
the
Pretty.
time?
kind.
Yeah, it's a pretty typical teenager thing to do, though.
Yeah, but I would spend probably if I had to guess cuz school was at 6 hours.
I mean, from like 8:15 until 3:15.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. 8 hours or
Yeah,
6 hours, something like that. I would spend probably close to 5.5,
yeah, six.
6 hours playing that game.
And that is
Yeah,
wild.
I believe
Raid
it.
nights, raid nights, 8 hours minimum.
Yeah, yeah. I used to come home from school, get off the bus, sit down in front of my computer, and play RuneScape until I had to go to bed.
Yeah,
That's
that
what I
was
did.
pretty much I was no lifing it.
Yeah.
But
How much?
And yet I
How
made
much?
it- and yet I
Oh,
made
sorry,
no
Simon.
progress. I was
no,
gonna say, and yet I made no progress as a
no,
kid.
no,
RuneScape was hard.
yeah, I still like don't even understand what the fuck I was doing with my time.
How much
Yeah.
elapsed time total did you have in game, Brett? Because I know that at one point Andrew, our dear boy Andrew, checked his elapsed time, and I think that was like nearing the end of high school, and he had an entire year of
Yeah.
playtime.
Yeah.
I
I
would
believe it.
say probably close to 2 years of playtime.
Damn, dude, that's
That's
wild.
in-game time.
I
That's
don't
2
know.
years.
bonkers, man.
I don't know how much time I played on RuneScape exactly, but it was thousands of hours for sure.
I did that with Diablo too.
Hmm.
Mm, that was a
I
good
mean,
Um,
one.
yeah.
there are
So
lots of great things you could do.
Yeah. Yeah, I
so
could have learned a skill, could have built some muscle, could have
right.
Just spend
whatever.
all that time jacking off.
There's time in between raids. There's time. Don't get it twisted. You can find time.
Every time you're waiting for respawn, you're just pop, 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 pop,
Yeah, you
pop, pop, pop.
gotta just mute your microphone and go to town, baby. It's all good.
You just gotta you already
Man,
got the anime. You already got the anime on the other screen.
No,
You're
no,
already good to
no,
go.
no, no. I'm
or
not a
don't and
I'm not a
scare all your
hentai
guild
boy.
mates.
I'm not
Oh,
a hentai boy. That's not
you're
my
not
thing.
That's
oh,
not what I've heard, dude.
that's too bad.
Oh, you get
Yeah.
out of here.
I'm
Hentai's like
JK,
a fine wine. I don't like wine.
I do like
Um,
wine.
oh my. Um, so in any case,
Only if there are tentacles everywhere.
oh no, that's even worse.
Oh, man of culture.
Um,
I kid.
so I ended up
Of
getting
course you are.
into another MMO, Final Fantasy this time.
Oh
Oh yeah.
boy.
And let
Yeah,
me tell
okay.
you, okay, so I thought World of Warcraft was like kind of weird for the role playing. Now imagine you have access to cat people, right? Like people with cat ears and cat tails, right?
Okay.
So Halo then. Okay.
Um, imagine you have access to people that are bunny girls,
All right. Continue.
regular
I'm
humans,
imagining it.
obviously.
I'm already
Okay.
sold.
And then you have me, who picked up the game thinking I'm not gonna like this.
Clearly a bunny girl.
No,
You're a bunny girl, dude.
no,
Through and
dude.
through.
I look like a child. I picked the race
Man,
that looks
I
like a
hate
child.
I hate that even more. Somehow you choosing a child over a creature is
Man,
way creepier, dude. And
listen.
let's tell us about the servers that you've been spending time in as a child.
Uh-oh.
So
You didn't think this one through, dude.
no, it's very funny because so RP role playing for the
Mm-hmm.
uneducated is like a huge thing in a lot of
Yes.
online games. Right?
I mean, you're playing a role playing game, so that does make sense.
People get a little deep into it.
Okay, so how does this divert from the game? Like, what's the difference?
So
Like,
this
this
is
isn't quests. This is
no, this is
people
someone
creating their own
creating
narratives.
their own backstory, their own
Okay.
narratives, like what's happening, everything.
And what does
Sure.
this add to the game?
This is just people living fantasy lives, like Second
So this
Life,
is fan fiction.
more or
Is this
less.
would this be classified as pervert stuff?
It can be. There's one area in one server that's it's a role playing server. So the whole point of joining that server is like I came in to role play, right?
Sure.
But the thing is you can like go and you can like visit other worlds as your character. So me and some friends go to this world because they're like, dude, you have to check this out. And there's a bunch of people erotic role playing
Oh boy.
in this main area. And they're just like, I'm just like, okay, so there's a bunch of people being sex perverts. What's the funniest thing I can do with a character that looks like a child?
Literally anything. Just walk up and say
Obviously,
hello.
stripped naked and running around screaming the greasy potatoes here. Because my character
Okay.
looks like a fucking thumb. He looks like a fucking potato. I made him look as
Oh my
stupid
god.
as I possibly could because I thought it was funny.
Do people get upset with this? Like, this is how you're
Um,
choosing to spend your time?
dude,
I'm upset.
dude, I've only done this a few times. Like, this is not a daily thing for
Yeah,
me.
just ha-
This
just
what
ha-
this what you were doing when Simon and I were gonna play PUBG the other night, and you're like, "Sorry, I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy."
Sorry,
Is this what you
sorry.
were doing, dude?
I have to I have to talk to my in-game wife real quick. Don't mind me.
What
Oh,
gets me is
Dude,
you've done this more than
no,
once.
I wish I was lying. There is marriage in this game.
Oh
There
yeah.
is everything in this fucking game that you can possibly think of. You can buy houses
are
with
you
your
married?
spouse. No, I'm not.
Are you gonna change that sometime soon?
I mean, maybe if the right guy or girl comes into my life. I assume it's a guy. Any person that plays a dude character or a chick character is probably a guy.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
So
out on a limb and say that anyone who takes an interest in your child character is probably not the one you want to be marrying.
that's someone we should be putting on a list.
Yes.
is it better if he marries another child character or
I think that gets you put on a list. Like,
I think my favorite thing
I think this whole thing gets you put on a list, dude.
I think my favorite part is people make custom emotes, and the amount of times my character's been punted, like they're role playing, right? They've punted me is so fucking funny.
What does punt? You keep
Like
doing
kicking,
quotations and saying punt.
like pretending
like a
like they're
foot.
kicking me
Yeah.
because they're role playing, right?
Okay.
So you can
Right.
do emotes in game where you go like, say, get the hell out of here and punt or
Man,
whatever, or
man,
so
I
and
think
so
I'm gonna stick
punts.
to like PUBG and Fortnite and
Yeah.
Halo if that's okay with you.
It's because you're a fucking child. You don't
Hey, you
understand
can
the
get.
complexities of this.
That's.
Is that a man's game? Is Final
Yes.
Fantasy for men?
Yes. No, legitimately though, like
Men and women,
I
adults.
I don't do any of the weird shit. I strictly play it to like do dungeons and kill bosses and stuff like that.
Sure, dude. Yeah, your knowledge of
Doubt.
the complexities of all this weird shit say otherwise.
Dude, I've been around MMOs for 15 years. I know the kind of creeps that play this shit.
You're an extremely online guy.
Yeah, it's the only way I socialize apparently. I mean, to be
Yeah, well,
fair
these
though,
days.
we've been busy, so that's why that's
Yeah.
not been a thing. But
Yeah, we
Busy as
haven't done
fuck.
this. How long has it been? Like 2 months since we've
yeah,
done
something
this?
like
At
that, yeah.
least. At
Yeah, yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still get people asking me like, when are you guys releasing an episode? I don't fucking know.
Man, I haven't had anybody ask me that. I'm glad to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I'm
I've
glad that your friends watch the show because I don't think anyone that I know noticed that we stopped.
they just
Nobody in my life cared, dude.
we just drifted into obscurity and they're like, "Man, that's
Yeah,
acceptable."
We were in
yeah,
obscurity to begin with
Yeah.
for most people.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, to be fair though,
You
like
know,
we still are.
we still are. Yeah, we never did answer the question though. Do ghosts be real?
um,
Uh,
We
perhaps.
gotta. We're gonna have to do an episode about that and answer the age-old question.
debatably no.
Oh, fuck. Spencer.
I don't think we're getting a consensus on this one,
No,
dude.
we aren't. And across the board, we aren't gonna have a consensus because I refuse. I
No.
will die on that hill.
I know you will. I
Um,
Yeah.
respect that.
man,
Brett gave me a really cool gift last night.
Oh yeah.
He sends me a message. He was like, "Yo, dude, I sent you a gift to your Steam account." And I was like, "Oh, sweet. Well, what for?" I was just thinking, like, I wonder why Brett would send me a gift on my Steam. That's super nice of him. And I open up my Steam, and this 1 second, let's see what the title of this game is.
Oh God. Is this
It,
one of those? Oh, I know. I already know.
and I was
I
like, "Oh,
already know.
that's very sweet.
oh,
I wonder what Brett sent me." Okay, well, all right. So I'm just going to my. I should have had this queued up on
oh,
my
it's okay.
No
Jackass.
worries. No worries.
Oh,
Gonna go to my library here because, or actually, what I should really do is just go to my email because that's gonna be easier to find
man,
it.
Simon, I bought him a masterpiece. The
Oh, I bet you
greatest
did.
game ever
Brett
conceived by a
Brett
human
sent
being.
me
I'm
well,
excited.
first he didn't send me a game. First he sends me collector's edition DLC and goes, "Dude, I sent you a gift." And I go to redeem it and I was like, "Dude, this is DLC." And he was like, "No, no, no. I sent you the collector's edition of a game." I was like, "No, you sent me collector's edition DLC." Brett spent like $1.20 on this. And it is called oh, of course you can't see that at
No,
all.
you can't.
Anyway, look it up. Hatoful Boyfriend, and it's
Oh
got a
my
picture of
God.
a dove and what appears to be maybe a school. There's a heart and some feathers coming
Dude,
out of it. So I'm gonna imagine this is
read the
a
description.
male dating
Yes, it
dating
is.
sim.
Oh my God.
And
What's
Read
it
the
called again?
description, dude.
Hatoful, Hatoful boyfriend.
Oh, it came
Re-
up. It's $2.
Simon, read the description of it.
Okay. Congratulations. You've been accepted as the only human student at the prestigious St. Pigeonations Institute, a school for talented birds. Roam the halls and find love in between classes as a
Man,
sophomore
that's
student at the world's greatest pigeon high school. Are there are,
what?
are there pigeon
Yes,
is there
they're all
pigeon sex
birds.
in this?
All of the characters are birds.
Can I watch Pigeon's Bone? That's all
No,
I need
there's
to
no
know.
sex in this.
Oh, that's too
How did
bad.
you find? Man, I didn't read the. I just accepted it.
Most helpful reviews. Not recommended. 1.5 hours on record. You cannot bang the birds. Oh god.
Dude, literally, I was talking with my friends in Discord last night, and I was like, man, you know it'd be very funny if I found like $1.99 dating sims on Steam and just started
Oh
gifting
my
them to
god.
my friends.
Man, I'm thinking though.
That is a great Christmas
there's a
gift.
part of my brain that thinks that kind of wishes that I hadn't seen that because I kind of want to start doing a video series where I just take games that have been gifted to me and play them sight unseen and do first impressions of them, and I have to play at
That
least an hour.
that would actually be great.
Man, just
That could be fantastic.
you don't know the like, man,
I don't know the meat and
you
potatoes of
don't know the
Hatoful
story.
Boyfriend.
It could be
That
a
is gonna be
very
episode
intense,
1,
deep
dude.
story. So I'm just saying you should probably play it.
I mean, those
Well, I'll
pigeons got
definitely play it.
those pigeons have a lot going on,
I
you
got
know,
it
like
for you. I was
Man,
thinking of you when I saw it.
I appreciate that, dude.
what does that mean, Hato full
I have no
boyfriend? Is
fucking
that
idea, dude. I just I just thought it was funny because I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I
you
didn't
know,
want
if
to
you
get you I didn't want to get him a dating sim with like chicks because
Oh,
like
come here, buddy.
sure.
he's not a man who appreciates the anime titty.
It
Aw.
appears I have a dog.
Yes.
Um,
Aw. It's a
I don't know if this
doggo.
is maybe a sign that I'm being too loud or
Maybe.
what this is, but
Um,
there's now a dog in the zone.
there you go.
So
I love that if you go to the Steam page
Hey,
and you
buddy.
go to the popular games, there's always some like
Come
hentai stuff in there.
oh, there
oh
is.
boy.
Yep.
There's some real sex perverts.
Wow, if I go to my Steam friends,
Hmm.
out of everyone who's played something, the only um Brett, 73 hours played Final Fantasy 14. Next one down, also you, Brett, 8 hours played World Box God Simulator. After that, it's 6 hours total played between between Jimmy Two Cocks. Who I'm assuming is you,
Yeah, it's Spencer.
Spencer,
That's me,
and
baby.
uh, and Andrew. How did you put 73 hours in a Final Fantasy? My lord, boy.
Okay.
Oh, me on Final
No, no, no.
Fantasy?
This is for
No, no,
me.
no, no, Brett. Yeah,
Okay,
Brett put 73 hours in a Final
That
Fantasy, and
I'm gonna
you
go.
says
and Andrew.
recently, dude.
I'm gonna go let my dog out. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Dude,
What's
that's
our time at? Also.
we're at 37 minutes right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Be right back. Be right back.
So, dude,
Oh,
that is recently played.
yeah, I believe it. I'm
I
sure.
have
I know you can sink thousands of hours into that,
I have
if not more.
286 hours
Oh my
played.
god.
I bought it 2 months ago.
Wow. That is some dedication, my boy.
I'm
Look at you
I'm
go.
very glad that Spencer put his headphones right by his fucking microphone.
So we can hear
Yeah,
ourselves.
it's picking up.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh
Oh
man.
well.
Yeah, no,
We're
I
just
was
gonna
just
yeah, that's
um
okay.
do you have The Witcher 3 already?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got the with the all DLC version.
Yeah, it was on sale on Steam for like 14 bucks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I
Yeah, I
picked it up.
still haven't really played it. I don't know why. Like I've tried to get into it, and every time I do, I get like 4 or 5 hours in, and I wind up getting bored, and I go on to do something else, and then I'm like, I should come back to that, and I come back to it, and I have no idea what's happening or where I am, so I restart it,
Yeah,
and I'm in this cycle where I've only ever played like the first 8 hours of Witcher 3, and that's it.
that's
So I want to play it.
that's been me as well on my PlayStation. I played like I think 12 hours and then I just stopped playing it.
Yeah.
And then I forgot how to play it, so I went
Yeah,
back and
that's exactly it. I get back into it, and I just like the last time I was at a boss, and I tried so hard to beat this boss, and I got bored and stopped. And then I went back to it like a couple weeks later, well, maybe more like a couple months later, and I didn't remember how to fight. And I was like, okay, well,
oh man,
I'm screwed because I'm not gonna beat this hard boss, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I guess I'll restart again.
fuck. I'm so glad we decided to do just something cuz we've been
Yeah,
away for way
been
too
so
long.
bloody long. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it seemed
Especially
like
now with
right around Christmas, your business just like shot through the
it.
roof. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
that always
like,
happens. For a solid month, I was working like 10 hours a day.
yeah,
Like, yeah, it's dead now though, of course, after Christmas. Like I think I've got 3 things to do today, which I'm gonna go do after this. So
that's not
not
bad.
exactly yeah. I don't know. I prefer it when I'm working 10 hours a day, to be honest. I like being productive. I like being busy. I like
Yeah.
knowing I'm gonna get the bills paid. I work on commission, so
Oh,
for anyone
yeah,
who doesn't,
that's
yeah, so if I'm only doing 3 things, I'm not making too much money. But
that
whatever.
sucks. Yeah, that sucks
Yeah,
though. I mean, shit, like,
that's okay.
oh man. Do they at least count the hours that you're driving out to stupid places?
Depends. If it's in the city, no. If it's far away, yes. If
Okay,
it's like more than 60 kilometers, I think,
that's not
then
too bad.
yes, I am paid driving time. If it's under 60 kilometers, there's like an extra 8 or 10 bucks, I think they kick in for the driving time. And then if it's in the city, it's just a flat rate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it
That's
depends again. Like if I'm doing a big call that's hours and hours, like I will be paid for it.
mhm.
But if it's just like a short thing, yeah, it's just a flat rate.
Are most of your jobs like, because I know you've done some pretty huge jobs. Are most of your jobs like that, or
hmm
are they like small jobs?
I think average, like on my average day, it's just a collection of smaller jobs. Um, but we do tend to have some pretty big product projects. Like January, well, especially specifically February for me is going to be very busy.
Oh yeah.
I'll have lots of big projects, lots of overnights. Like Circle K is in the process of upgrading all their fuel systems and switching over to like they bought Husky, so now
Hmm.
Circle K is going to be the Husky gas station.
Oh okay.
So all of these Circle Ks are getting gas pumps installed and all this stuff. And yeah, it's a big job. Yeah,
Dudes,
you let your
Welcome
doggo
back.
out.
is this still podcast?
Yeah,
Are
we're
we?
Yeah.
both
I
still
love that.
podcasting.
Don't cut any of that.
No, I'm not going to. Why would I?
Yeah, fantastic. This is the greatest podcast of all time. Um,
Yeah,
sorry
it's a
about
good
that,
one.
fellas. Lauren
That's
thought
okay.
that we were just playing video games
That's so
while we went
funny.
through
Ah,
this,
yeah. No
Nah,
but
worries.
it's all good.
I just went and released the doggo,
To
and
be
now
fair
Cool.
though, we might
did
as
Linus
well
come
be.
say hello? Did he climb
No,
in front
no,
of the
no, no.
camera?
He was
No.
Damn, he's gone now. So you guys have been
Ah,
deprived of that.
okay. So
truly, truly
I
deprived.
freaked out a little bit. I definitely okay. So my roof at my house is like a metal roof,
Okay.
Okay.
sorta. It's like interlocking metal. It's cheaper than shingles, whatever.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
The only problem is snow slides off it really easily.
Right.
And I just heard that, and I legitimately thought it was my dog falling down the stairs.
I was wondering what you were looking for. I was like, is someone talking to him? Like,
No, I'm
but
by
no.
myself, so that's why I'm like,
Okay.
Are your are mommy and daddy home, or are
No,
they're out?
mommy and daddy are driving the grandparents back to Manitoba.
Oh man, fair enough, man.
Yeah,
Well,
That's good, mommy and daddy.
yeah,
at least the dog didn't fall down the stairs.
yeah.
That's
Thank God.
that's good.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
man,
good.
What's
at
up?
Simon's Christmas party, I almost made a pervert out of myself at a Walmart as a result of Simon's Christmas party.
Oh man,
Why?
hit
What
me
did you
with
So
it.
do?
do you remember right at the end of the night as we were leaving, my wife goes, she's tapping her pants and she goes,
Yes.
"Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
Yes.
there's
I
I
remember
think
that.
there's something in my pants," and it was because she just put on freshly washed pants.
Yep.
Somehow a pair of her underwear had gotten tangled up in there. You know how that happens? Sometimes you
I
get a
do.
sock or a
Yeah,
pair of
yeah, yeah.
underwear in there,
Yep.
and women's underwear happen to be a little bit daintier than dude underpants, so that doesn't
Yep.
happen to us that often. It's like, oh no, like I definitely have a pair of my underwear in my pant leg. When we got outside, she handed that to me. I stuffed it in my pocket, and she made it very clear to me. She's like, "Make sure you take that out of your pocket when we get home." And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. I'll take
Of
it out of my
course.
pocket." So I'm at the self checkout at a Walmart the next day, and I've got my wallet in the same pocket as this pair of bloomers, and I reach in there, I pull out a pair of Walmart check. Nobody saw it to my knowledge,
Oh
but
my God.
yeah, I definitely. Oh, these are just my sniffing
These
underpants.
are my going out undies.
Don't mind me. I've just got a pair of women's
Oh,
underpants in my
Hey,
pocket, dude.
at least they're your wife's and not someone
that is a
else's.
king
Yeah.
move though. That is so fucking funny.
Dude, that's so awesome.
What this old thing?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Speaking
This is
of
totally
Oh,
kings,
normal.
dude.
I was trying to pay with it, dude. I thought that they accepted underpants at Walmart.
I accept underpants as
man.
payment.
Speaking of
Man, don't tell your boss that. I don't know that he'll approve of accepting underpants as payment.
um speaking of kings, Spencer, I sent you this like a long time ago, and we were like, that would be very funny to talk about.
Are we getting into that again? We've talked about that so much.
Man, the king of birthdays.
Oh, that is funny. I don't. Simon, are you aware of the king of
Did we tell
birthdays?
you about
No,
this?
no, but you do not seem amused by this, Spencer.
No, no, I'm very amused. It's just that Brett and I have beat this to
It's
absolute death over the
if
last
if it
little
was a horse, it would be in multiple pieces. It would be dust at
I
this
see.
point.
I gotcha.
Oh my
So
god.
there's
Well,
this man.
do enlighten me.
Yes.
There's a Japanese man who's been indicted on fraud charges because apparently you can get nailed. I don't think you could even be charged for this in this country, but I think like a man in his late 30s was dating like 40 different women or something like that, and they brought a class action lawsuit against him because he was dating them all separately without their knowledge. And he told each and every single one of them that he had different birthdays. Each one of them thought that he had a different birthday. And Japan's like
Right.
really big on gift giving. It's a gift giving culture. Like if you move into a new
Right.
place, you're
Yeah.
supposed to knock on your neighbor. And it's not. It doesn't have to be something big, but you're supposed to. This is my weeby shit because unlike Brett's into the anime side of it. I'm just into the being in Japan part
The
of it.
culture, the actual
Oh
Yeah.
culture.
man, I suck so much, dude. But you're supposed to knock on your neighbor's door and give them like something edible or something like that.
Okay.
In any case, though, all of these women were. He was doing this strictly for the reason that he wanted to receive gifts in the mail. So we dubbed him the king of birthdays
Oh my
because
God.
he was
That
just
sounds
taking all these women for birthday presents, and somehow or another they found out. That's not made evidently clear within the article how they found out about it, but they all banded together and they took the king of birthdays to court.
You've ever been so mad you took your boyfriend to court.
Man, the
Oh my God.
funniest thing though is imagine the court, right? He's standing there with his lawyer, and then there's 40 women
40
beside
pissed
him.
off women.
That sounds like an anime
It
premise.
does. I would watch that. I would watch that. Although my question is, I
It
feel
will
like he must have.
divulge into some weird horny shit. I will tell
Oh
you that.
yeah.
I've
I feel
watched
like
enough anime to know that
I,
even G-rated stuff, there is horniness in there.
there's
yeah.
something sort of horny about being taken to court by 40 women for
Yes,
defrauding them of
for sh-
birthday presents.
for sure. But like, I feel like even if he did get all these birthday presents, he would have had to come out of this negative. Like, like you, you're not gonna win. Like you
Now,
have to take these women on dates. That costs money.
now,
Yeah,
Like, yeah. And then
now,
they
my
also the
question,
exhausting thing of how do you keep 40 women from finding out about each other? I mean, evidently you don't. But like, how? How? What are you messaging one? And you're like, okay, what were we talking about? What's your name again? Oh yeah, this is so and so. And then you're going through the conversation to figure out what? How do you
he
keep
just
that straight?
he
my
just has them all on his phone by the dates. Like, oh, this is January 31st. Oh
that's a
no,
good move.
she's really similar to April 27th. I better not,
Yeah.
she
What
better not find out about February
wh-
14th.
So
what if she asked you for a reminder on your birthday and you give the wrong date and she's like, "What the fuck? Like
that's
that's not your
probably how he
birthday."
got caught.
So
Yeah.
Realistically,
we're finding out ultimately that this was not only apparently this went on for multiple years also.
I was just gonna
Um,
ask if he got away with it for 1 year. It's like, okay, yeah, he's all
no,
right.
I think it
But
was a 2 year
multiple
span.
years, dude, that makes him the unequivocal emperor of birthdays.
Man, he's
Yes.
the emperor of birthdays and also the emperor of Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah, no kidding.
You
my
gotta have a
Like,
spreadsheet to keep that straight, dude.
my guess is one of the women found his dossier of just
yeah. Yeah,
Just a
or they
just a
just saw them out and about. Hey, I saw you with 3 different women on
dude.
3 different
I
days.
bet
You're a
you,
fucking
I
dick.
bet you he's got a upright monitor, right? Like a vertical monitor, and it's
like a stock ticker.
yes, and it's got a stock
Yes.
ticker of like all the women and their responses. He's got it all figured out. He's smart.
Man, I'm
Not that
betting
smart
that
because he got caught, but
a lady came over to his apartment and she found like an Epstein black book sitting on his fucking desk and it was just nothing but birthdays and phone numbers.
He's a shower head salesman. A Japanese man has been accused of dating 35 women to get hundreds of pounds worth of birthday presents. He's
Hundreds
39.
of pounds.
Hundreds of
Hundreds of
pounds.
pounds. So,
Hundreds
Dude,
so
of
that's
I
not even that
pounds.
much money.
yeah.
So
He's
he may have gotten like just under $1,000 worth
yeah,
of birthday presents.
You know
he
what
is said
though?
to have received cards and presents totaling 100,000 yen or 668 pounds. What would that be, like 1,000 US, 1,200 Canadian,
Yeah,
including a 200-pound suit. The woman
man, this is
eventually realized the scam and formed a victims association before going to the police. He's been arrested on suspicions of fraud.
that's
His
fucking
That's
hilarious.
beautiful.
his real birthday is the 13th of November. How they included that.
What a shitty grift, dude.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there's so much,
It doesn't
dude.
even net that much.
There's so many easier grifts. First grift, the most popular. Start a podcast.
Yeah.
Man, we have made no money. This is not a good
Yeah.
grift. This is a terrible
No.
grift, dude. You're
Yeah.
out so much money.
I feel like
Simon bought lights. I bought hosting.
I feel like he's doing
Everyone
better
is
than we
out.
are. At least he's having sex with 40 different Japanese women.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Who's to say,
You
dude?
you guys are just.
I'm a one woman.
I was gonna say you guys are
I don't
just
need
stuck
any
with
of that
one.
junk.
You're
I
stuck
don't
with
need any
one.
of that, dude.
I'm over
Yeah,
here.
and you're stuck with
Yeah.
Zero.
with child with you're
Zero.
stuck with
Do not say
child,
child. Do
child
not.
avatars on
No.
Final Fantasy.
I am a child avatar. It's different. Come on.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's okay.
cool.
It's okay if you're the one doing the banging.
It's okay if you're both child avatars, right? There's
No.
something that's okay, right?
None of it is
And
okay.
on that note, I do have to go to work.
Okay,
Man,
buddy.
that is
Sorry.
okay. This has been fun in
Oh,
any
yeah.
case. This has been Dugos Be Whatever. Thanks for being
Yeah.
with us if you stuck through it. We had fun. We
Yeah.
hope you did
Yeah.
too.
Hell yeah.
We should do this again though.
Oh, for
I
sure.
agree.
Even if it's not a podcast, we should just play some video games and hang out or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, dude.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All
But
right.
anyway, Simon,
Take care, buddy.
go
Yep.
with God. Enjoy fixing those pin pads, my man.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't. But well, no, I probably will. But anyways, I'm sorry I gotta run, guys.
No,
It's,
no worries, dude.
duty calls. My boss is wondering why it's 2 o'clock and I haven't gone to work yet, so I should probably go.
Yeah, fair
Oh
point.
man.
All right,
Well,
buddy.
Alright.
Well, we'll talk to you later, man.
Later,
Thanks.
my man.
See you guys.
Peace.